Hey everybody, it's Izzy Firth with LifeSpan, and I'm here today at the Spring Grove campus of the Office of Healthcare Quality, Maryland's Department of Health and Mental Hygiene, with Sean Settles, who is the relatively new program manager for the assisted living programs and adult daycare programs as well.
Yes.
So thank you, Sean, for joining me today. What we want to try and do is get a little information from Sean about his vision for the future of programs at the Office of Healthcare Quality as they impact assisted living, and understand where his priorities are. But first, why don't we, Sean, can you tell us a little bit about your background and where you come from?
Sure. Prior to coming to the Office of Healthcare Quality, I worked on a Department of Defense contract that provided care coordination and medical services to soldiers diagnosed with traumatic brain injury. Before that opportunity, I was a pharmacy owner in the state of Maryland for a number of years. And prior to that, I worked for two professional associations doing education and training in health regulatory affairs and in clinical laboratory science.
Wow, so quite a few different settings, and I'm sure you can bring all those skills to bear in your responsibilities here.
Yes, very much so.
Okay, can you talk to us a little bit about your vision going forward with assisted living?
Sure. I think there are three things that we are focusing on. One, we want to make sure that the providers and the stakeholders are knowledgeable about the regulatory process. The second thing would be that we want to ensure consistency with the survey process. And we want to have transparent and professional communication with the public and our stakeholders.
Fantastic. Mm-hmm. Do you see any challenges in the field as you've been here over the past 6 months? Do you anticipate challenges through the rest of this year or into next year?
Sure. I believe in two areas. We would like to increase the number of surveys that we can conduct. And the second thing would be keeping up with the education and the training needs of our providers.
Can you give our assisted living members in the field some advice in terms of the things that you think they need to focus on?
I think that our providers need to focus on the consistency involved with quality patient care as it pertains to the residents in the state of Maryland.
So Sean, we know that there are some pending proposed changes to the assisted living regs, and they're now kind of in an informal state, but we anticipate that they're going to be published as proposed regs soon. Can you tell us a little bit about that and the process and the timeline?
Sure. I believe that we will be looking at the middle of June to look at the proposed regulations again. I know that... To be
published in June?
Well, to look at them again for a review, to get more involvement from the stakeholders. I believe that we have adult medical daycare regs that will be before assisted living, and I believe hospital regulations that will be before that. But I know that the middle of June we'll sit down and look at them again, and at some point very soon after that, I believe that they'll go into effect.
So when you look at the comments that you've received, you'll be meeting with stakeholders?
Again, yes.
So sometime this summer. And you know that, I'm sure you know that LifeSpan has submitted comments along with a lot of other parties. And we look forward to working with you on that. Do you think that it's reasonable to assume that we could have new regs before the end of this year?
I don't want to, I can't make a final determination on when that will be. But I know that is on the calendar, and that we're working very hard to get those regs finalized.
Okay. Anything else you want to communicate to folks who are practicing in assisted living in the state?
No, not at this time.
Well, I just want to make sure that you know we appreciate you here.
Well, thank you very much.
Working with the department, and we have really enjoyed a really good relationship with the Office of Healthcare Quality, and we're looking forward to working with you in the coming months.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you.
All right.